make me feel nervous. I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy. I'm okay. My mind just decided to stray elsewhere for a moment. Give me a second to gather myself. Oh,
Correct. I was about to test you with a few questions, but you suddenly...
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't sleep very well, so I tend to get a little dizzy from time to time.
She seems a little different all of a sudden. Oh, I see.
With pleasure. I'll give you a general overview. You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of the celestial bodies to due to the difficulty of designing an experiment and the challenges of validating theories about the past. Astrological research is usually based on an immense foundation of and therein lies the largest complexity. Derived and validated conclusions may vary due to subtle changes caused by the flow of time.
Ah, I've heard about this before. I believe it's no...
One of the most classic challenges is to use 3 stars with shifting orbits to predict the overall changes that may have occurred.
Ah, are you referring to the triple orbit problem? Yes, that...
I came up with a set of prediction methods that encompass more than half of the triple orbit problems. However, there are quite a few limitations. This set of methods is already being put into practice at the Ratawa Histarshan by my advisor, drastically simplifying.
Yes, I've heard about that. The announcement made big waves in the astrology enthusiast community.
You mustn't judge a book by its cover. The thesis I'm working on this time aims to address the remaining triple orbit problems, as well as eliminate...
I see. In that case, perhaps there's no one more fitting to operate this device than you. I just keep it as part of a collection. I can't use it to its full potential like you can.
Thank you for understanding. I'll return it in perfect working order once I'm finished with it. Okay, we should be going now. What did we plan to do after this? I kind of forgot. Huh? What makes you say that? Is there something off about me? Fine. Looks like I can't keep the act up any longer. I even tried to look a little panicky to emulate her behavior. I suppose that is what she's been calling me. With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over. However, her unpredictable and variable sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count. There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in. I am rather curious about you, though. Why are you trying to help her? Really? That's great. It seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your She's only steps away from the finish line. She's already made a lot of progress, so there's no need to push too hard now. Anyway, what's the plan from here? I see. Well, it wouldn't be of any help if I practiced for her, but I'll leave some notes that should come in handy. Come on, let's go back to the House of Dana to make preparations. You'll have to tell her later when she wakes up. Okay, I should get started on those notes. If there's anything you're curious about, you may go ahead and ask now. Oh, and I have to ask a favor. When you give the notes to her later, please don't tell her about my existence. Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she knew that there was another Layla who's always taking care of everything, she might feel like everything she's ever worked for is pointless, and that could... She's a resilient girl, but no matter how resilient she may be, no one can hold up to... If her condition grows any worse, She's getting better though, isn't she? It's apparent how hard she's working now. She's my source of knowledge. I'm merely the representation of how she would be if she were rested and healthy. I believe that she's one of the best, even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful. But growth is a process and shouldn't be rushed. I will always believe in and support her. Believe me, even if she were to end up at rock bottom, that's the kind of Alright, I've written down all the possible questions that I think the advisor... I'm not going to sign it, obviously. Oh, and...
Okay. Okay. ينبغي العودة إلى الاستحضار.
This is the place that But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted. I'm really sorry.
Stabilize! Useless!
Let's stop here. I don't think I can walk any further. Alright, I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were... I'm sorry. I always find... but enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memory... I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Ah! Watch out! Behind you! Monsters! A lot of them, too. Why didn't we see them coming? No, I'll fight too. But I want to help. I can't just sit back and watch you while you fight. I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls. If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. Huh. I suppose that's fate. All right, let's take them... Not now. The night is cold.
Order guide you. Gather.
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Oh my god, that's schön. Sehr schön.
The night is cold.
Worthless. Solidify. For it.
Don't be scared. Not now.
I will have order. Stabilize.
I really need... It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly. Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight.
Ein Video, Digga.
But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they can. You stay with me while I recover my energy?
Wow, fertig.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Und schon vorbei.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Useless.
Fine. Good point. Why else would supposedly everyone who's been pranked by the Silly had that means the Silly is someone who's very strict and serious about not true. And if I don't get an answer, but there's nothing else we can do. After all, it'd probably be impossible. Huh? It's a Seelie we're talking about. According to legend, Seelies are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting? Sorry. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout. The red stamp bears the Ratawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows. Hi there. Do you know anything?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey,
Sure.
there are a few known traits of the Wisdom Seelie. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with... It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything. Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
That doesn't even sound human.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that but these aren't just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed. There have been many sightings, too, including at Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and around the water...
Has anyone seen what it actually looks like?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to get close to it. It seems like it tries to stay out. I would probably want to remain a mystery, too, if I were someone as So what do you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
No. We're probably gonna need some time to
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, I trust that you'll quickly discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
There's really no need to fight over such paltry reasons.
Hello there. Can I help you? Hello. I'm a Ratawahist student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ratawahist?
Also? I suppose it makes...
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Given you're a Ratawahist student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of the... I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the check...
Is there any chance the Seelie could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books. And even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come... If someone discovers that a book is missing, or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention. However, it might be possible to pull off in the...
Okay, this is useful to know. Hi there.
Do I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in such a point?
I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it. Huh? Logically, that has nothing to do... I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student, while it...
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time.
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana. Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see... Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted. Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure, but given how popular the legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of...
I see. But what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
Anyway, thank you for the info.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone's given us a lot of use. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but yeah. Let me... Okay, calm down, Layla. I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try to figure out this. Then we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motive. From there, we should be able to predict... Book circulation is strict. The stamp. Which probably means there... It once infiltrated the House of Dane. I think I heard some... It's been to the Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall site. No, there doesn't seem to be... Okay, I think I've got it now. First, based on the information Katayun provided, we can assume that the possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible. Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, in other words, it's probably just conducting research. The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a so based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for... it's nothing, really. There are actually some... But that's not important right now. Let's get going. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Sealy doesn't show up.
There's really no need to fight over such paltry reasons.
We should be able to see more from up above, but how do we get up there? Let's try using the elemental monuments in the area.
Just what will we... Scatter! Scatter! Propagate!
Will we be gone long? The weather today is perfect for observation. Honestly, spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen, but we don't really have any choice. Get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like... Thanks. Oh, sure enough, it didn't show up. We hardly saw any animals, let alone people. No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, they're probably one and the same. It's like I told you, I have a severe sleeping disorder, And there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking.
Oh shit, واخد 10 وشيء ني بس وشريكي بيكون شيء